Carolina, Mr. Norman.
I think you see where the difference lies. We just have two different worldviews. I think I heard the word our wonderful government. I think the states created the federal government, not vice versa. I think the the American people spoke loud and clear at this last election. You're not going to spend my tax dollars, this wonderful government, to fund free education for everybody. I think this last election showed that you're not going to open the gates to illegals to flood this country and basically end our sovereignty. We're a nation of borders. I think this election showed that the American people are fed up with regulations, with bureaucracy. It's the businesses that are the backbone. And I don't think my friends on the other aisle understand. Most businesses start out very small. Nike in a garage. Elon Musk started very small. Most businesses too that do and end up big. Is that not a good thing? And I don't know that they understand that corporations don't pay tax. The taxpayers pay the tax. So if there's one thing that we're trying to get a handle on, and I think it's a brilliant idea of President Trump on the DOGE Commission. You're taking two individuals who have been very successful, are not getting paid and are donating their time, and are going to examine this thing we call our great federal government. And I think that if they can get the individual cuts that are being suggested when they come out with their report in, I think hopefully earlier, but our birthday on July 4th of 2026, that it's we the people that will put the pressure on the politicians. Crony capitalism is killing this country. People have put those in office, and to be fair on both sides of the aisle, to do the bidding for our tax money. And if there's one thing that I think we all talk about, and everybody says it during campaigning, we're conservative. We want to return conservatism to our nation. But I'm telling you, the clock is running. And I'm sorry I missed a lot of your commentary, but the interest on the debt alone is over $860 billion a year. Anybody that thinks that's sustainable is, I think, either living in a different world or don't understand basic economics. Mr. Walker, would you like to comment on that?
Yes, I would. First, let me, if I say, comment on what you said and Ms. Shanaskowski. It's about money. It's about morals. It's about the Constitution. And it's about results. We've got problems on all four of those fronts, and we have to address all of those. By the way, Social Security Medicare, I was a trustee of Social Security Medicare. They used to run positive cash flow. Now they're negative cash flow. And people don't understand that if you do nothing, Social Security benefits will be cut 21% across the board, automatically, by law, and increasing over time. And Medicare, either premiums or benefits, premium increases or benefit reductions will be cut 10 to 15% automatically by law. So doing nothing is not an option. And by the way,
ask rich people to pay more into Social
well,
Security.
there's no question. There's no question that we have to have more revenues. There's no question that more people need to pay something, because over 40% pay nothing in income tax. 20% get a credit. There's no question the wealthy need to pay more. Okay, but it's a matter of what's the weighting, how do you get it done, and I'll just say this at the end. There's no way you're going to make these tough choices without a commission, a statutory commission. The people are way ahead of the politicians. They know you cannot continue on this path. They're willing to accept tough choices. I got 77 to 97% support for Social Security, Medicare, tax, and other reforms. They're way ahead. But you have to put a mechanism in place to set the table, till the ground, set the table for you to take a tough vote. That's got to happen, all right? And last thing is, you got to have a constitutional amendment, because that's the only thing that will bind current and future Congresses and provide discipline over time. Absolutely essential. Thank you, sir.
And we've got in South Carolina, we have to balance the budget. Congress should be no different. And it's a reprioritization of money spent. And the American people are ready for it now, and they're tired of politicians. The only thing we do well is spend other people's money. It's coming to an end. The last vote in November 5th showed it. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
I thank the gentleman, and now yield 5 minutes to our friend from Michigan, Mr. Dan Kildee.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I make a